Yo guys, what is up? Today this is the 100 sub special. What if Deku was traded like Rock Lee and had the 8 gates? So basically how this is gonna work, we go to a 4-year-old Izuku who had just realized he was quirkless. In this one, very few are quirkless. Only around, like, I'm gonna say 5% of the world is only quirkless. If you're quirkless, you're deemed a mistake of society. And then after this, you just found it out, and he was sad. But then he realized, if I don't have the quirk to be a hero, I'll just train my body. I'll just train harder than anyone else, work harder than anyone else, and I will become one of the top heroes. As he starts taking on martial arts. As he starts to take on martial arts. More specifically, he meets a man who's gonna be like the Might Guy. That's what if. You guys let me know if you want me to actually have Might Guy get transported after the Fourth Shinobi World War to train Izuku back with his youth and have all the knowledge of everything he knows, or do you want me to have this Might Guy like did, who also knows the 8 gates? Just let me know. But anyways, he meets this guy at a dojo, as he sees a lot of himself in Izuku when he was younger. So he personally trains Izuku. And hardly anyone knows about this dojo too. So hardly anyone knows this. And so after this, they get, so fast forward 10 years later to the entrance to 10 years later in middle school. Deku's not even bullied. Says if anyone tries to bully him, you know they gonna get fucking mollywopped. They get mollywopped and swept off the floor real quick. What? Not even Bakugo messes with him. Who was way more rude to Izuku. And in this one, Izuku takes shit from nobody. So if you get on his nerves, he gonna give your ass that quick 1-2 knockout. And so after that, when the teacher comes in, it does what he did in canon. Bakugo still says what he says. Which is basically, hey Teach, don't lock me in with these bunch of losers. I'm the real deal, but they'll be lucky that my sidekick's a busted D-lister. Ha! And then one dude in the class, I'm like, you're gonna get better than us, Godsky! Let's go, I'll take you all on. Bakugo, as Izuku says, Bakugo, shut your ass up. I'll give your ass that quick 1-2 and mollywop your ass. With your Pomeranian looking head ass, boy. I just want to make him say that. That's what kids says. That is true. Izuku mollywopped all of us. Even the girls. As after that, he says, oh yeah, Deku, oh yeah, Izuku, did you want to go to UA too? As he's like, yes, I do. It ain't nobody gonna stop me. If you don't think I can make it to UA, say it to my face. As everyone's just silent. Because as he says, I'm gonna say that his teacher actually has contact with Nezu. And he told Nezu about Izuku and how hard he really works. He even said that he trained harder than he did when he was a kid. Nezu's just surprised. Since he knows how hard this he trained, Izuku Sensei trained. As he's like, guess, yeah. As he's, as actually the teacher says, oh wait, the teacher gets a call from UA. As Dezu says that that Izuku Midoriya gets a recommendation. He's like, okay, and he just looks at the class shocked. He says, Izuku Midoriya? Yes. The principal of UA just called me. What about it? It says, you just got a recommendation from him. And from your sensei. As Izuku's surprised, he's like, wait, my sensei has contact with the principal of UA? With the principal of UA? And he's like, apparently, he says you even trained harder than your sensei did. This is what Izuku looks like, by the way. Just take off the vest. Basically, so yeah, after that, I'm gonna say that for Izuku takes the recommendation, but for him it's a bit different. He still does the racing stuff, but he also, but he has to fight like robotic villains, basically, who are on difficult combat mode. If you're wondering what I mean by this, no, they're not the robots from the entrance exam. They're actual human-looking robots that to never set to the difficulty to the maximum. And Izuku starts to do this as he takes a sip of his so-called water. As it actually turns out, it's fucking sake. Turns out it's freaking sake. As basically, if you guys know what Lee did against Kimaru when he used the Drunken Fist, basically, he starts doing that to the villains. Revere to you, the Drunken Fist. As he just starts to go ham on them, on the robots. Actually destroying most of them. He didn't even have to open the gate. I'm gonna be straightforward. He didn't even have to open the gate. As the teachers see that, they're just shocked. They're like, the hell did he just take a drink of? And like, as I was like, as he just starts to laugh. I was like, what's so funny, Aizawa? He thought that was water. Wonder what that actually was. And they're like, what was it? Turns out it was actually sake. And they're like, huh? So he's telling me he's drunk while fighting. Yes, he is. As they just seen this, dog. As I'm gonna say that Miracle's a teacher at UA this one, and she's looking at him like, damn, he's a badass. I want him at my agency. As basically, you just see him just destroy all the robots, and at the end of that, he just takes the class. He just takes the stance that Naruto did. Pretty sure the last or something. No, he just takes the good old fashioned Rock Lee stance. How they basically make the little kings all like, whoa. Basically any kung fu sound. Well, that's basically what he's doing right now. That's how you see him. So, okay. So, and then after that, he gets his envelope saying he made it into UA with almost flying colors. Oh, sorry about that. I accidentally pressed my thing, so I head back to my one place. So I see my apps. So after that, after they get done with that, it's the first day of UA. Yeah, I'm gonna go for as long as I can, or at least as far as I could, as much as I could think of. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And so as they do this, This might only be like a 1 or 2 parter, by the way. So, and I'm gonna probably try to do part 2 of my one video. Hang on, let me get pull it up real quick. So yeah, I'm gonna do part 2 of this of my deck 5 OFA quirks later. No, or like probably tomorrow. So, but, and this and just imagine the Zuko without the headband at this one. And this is his hero costume, basically. Basically what Rock Lee wears in the regular Naruto. As when it's the first day, Izuku goes to class 1A. As he's running around the school, going pretty fast. He's like 1A, 1A, 1A. Damn it! I don't want to be late. As he starts to rush until he eventually accidentally breaks down the door to 1A. He's like, fuck. Oh shit! That was class. That was the 1A. That was the door. I was just surprised. As he's like, hey everyone, Zuko Midoriya, greetings. As they're like, what the hell? And Todoroki and Yajirobe are like, wait, you're the kid that got first in the recommendations. Oh, yeah. And you're the one who fucked up all those robotic villains too. Yeah, apparently I accidentally had the water I bought with me. Apparently that was sake. Sake? The fuck's as one of the as I'm gonna say. Yeah, no. Todoroki's like, the fuck is sake? And Yajirobe was like, no. As Yajirobe basically comes out and says, shit. Oh, okay then. As Yajirobe was like, as she was stuttered for a second, as she's like, so you were drunken while you were fighting those villains, basically. Yes. When I took that drink, I was going beast mode. I was doing the drunken fist. I was molly whopping them bitches. As Chaco's like, what's your quirk? As he's like, oh, I'm quirkless. I just merely train my body, and I have a special technique. Which I'm gonna probably try and stay toward the sports festival, whenever I need it. Hang on. I'll be right back. I think I need to use the bathroom. BRB. Okay, sorry about that. As I was saying, Ezekiel just told everybody he was quirkless. They're just surprised. I'll just get on a recommendation then. Oh. My sensei recommended me to Nezu. Wait, Ajayi was like, wait, the principal of the school? Yeah. As he gives the trademark smile, he's like, but I hope we can still, I hope we all can become great friends. As he gives out this the good old fashioned Lee smile with that small ship shine at the end. As y'all was like, magnifique! You know how he is. He can sparkle like me. Yeah. As basically, as Aizawa comes down from the door saying, if you're here to just make friends, you can pack your stuff and leave. As everyone just turns around and is like, okay. Oh, I sensed you were right there. You were just waiting for us to calm the fuck down. They're like, yeah, I sensed you. They're like, the fuck? You can sense people? I trained to sense. It's like, yeah, I trained to sense energy, too. So I know when someone's lying also. Yes, I'm making Zuko a bit too OP. That's my bad. No, actually, not mine. I don't care. As he actually gets to his seat, and Aizawa says, put these uniforms on, and as he pulls out the uniforms, as he pulls out the gym uniform, you just see a blurred bass at a uniform at Aizawa's hand. As they all turn to Izuku's desk, as he's like, okay. As he's like, follow what he did. Then meet me at training ground F. Izuku's there just waiting for everyone. As he says, well, as Kirishima looks over and he sees how Izuku is, he's like, whoa, me too, bro. What's your training regimen? If I told you, you would probably die. No, I wouldn't. What is it? Well, basically, sometimes I would come here to UA to train. And then I did 500 push-ups, sit-ups, squats, and 500 laps around UA. That's because she was like, what? Yes. And I also punched trees, rocks, walls, all of that. How do you think I can punch through straight metal? How do you expect that? And Mineta still finds the hole, and he's like, at Rocket Lee, like, I will not tolerate pervs. No, as Izuku says, as Izuku kicks Mineta at he tries to peek, as he's like, I do not tolerate pervs like you. Try that again, I'll kick your ass on just a karate chop to your great bad head. As Mineta's like, yes sir. Just terrified, almost pissing his pants, as Izuku's just giving off an ominous aura that even Aizawa can feel. Actually, even Inko can feel it. She's like, what the fuck? Well, you just... Well, as that gets done, Izuku basically goes to the... as everyone gets done, they all head out. As they see... some of the girls see Izuku and they just start to blush. Just a little. Oh yeah, you guys some of the ship. You guys some of this ship in the comments. Let me know if you want. Let me know who you want. Or do you want me to create an OC? Basically. Just let me know and I'll happily do for you guys. Oh yeah. Sorry if I... Oh yeah. I just want to say also, before I continue, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I'm just happy that you guys could watch my videos and enjoy them. And I'm grateful for every single last one of you that watched them. You guys are all truly amazing. Yeah, I just merely do this for fun. I don't do this for fame. I just do this as just a simple hobby. Just to kill time sometimes. I just do this. So thank you. And we continue with the story. As they just got outside and he says, as Aizawa throws the ball to Bakugo, as he's like, Bakugo. As he throws the ball to Bakugo. What was your farthest throw in middle school? As Bakugo's like, 6-7 meters, I believe, sir. It's like, okay, not too bad. Now throw this ball using your quirk. And then, after that, they get to Bakugo throws it, and it gets his cannon time, which is 705.3 meters. No, 0.2 meters. Yeah, so, yeah, that's his exact range. 705.2 meters. I was like, Maladoria. Like, you got number one on the recommendation test. Throw this ball using your physical strength. Use all your power. I was like, okay, let's use this. And he charges up as he says, as he just throws the ball with all his physical strength. As it reaches 800 meters, as I was just surprised. But I was like, impressive. I can still see her holding back, though. When Aizawa says it, I was just like, what? Yes. Go all out. Use every single ability you have. And he's like, you sure about that? Okay. Okay. Like, everyone get ready. And he just starts to charge up and he says, Seventh Gate of Wonder. Open! As a blue aura envelops him and he throws the ball. As it goes, I'm gonna say 15,000 meters. 15,550 meters. And then was just, even Aizawa was shocked. He's like, this bitch threw further than All Might. As in, everyone was shocked when they saw how strong Izuku was. And they're like, what the hell? As Tanya says, as Marco says, what the hell was his score? As his score? As he says, as Aizawa said, while stuttering, 15,550 meters. He threw further than All Might. I'm gonna say that All Might was only 5,550. As I said, still stuttering, he threw further than All Might. 3 times exactly. As I was just shocked. They're like, he threw 3 times harder than All Might? And that's him even using 100%. They're just shocked. Izuku goes on to get first in every test. Even the speed, even beat Tita's time while wearing the weights. I was like, you race good, Ida. I'm surprised you could keep up with my speed. Yeah, I like, can I show you something though? Yeah. And he takes off those leg things as he basically Ida sees his weights. It's like, how much are those? Like, oh, 300 kilos. I boost them up by 50 every month. As he's just like, you wear 300 kilogram weights every day? Yes. And once I turn them on, and once I take these off, I run probably close to the speed of All Might. But not at the All Might levels of speed, but like really, really close. My master can move at speeds just like All Might's. Around 50%. As he's just surprised. I just showed these got first, Momo second, Todoroki third, and Bakugo fourth. Last place Banetta, and he gets expelled. It is replaced by I'm gonna say Shinzo from Shinzo. And in this one, Aizawa actually adopted Shinzo when he was young. Due to his parents being abusive of him having a villainous quirk. As his parents just wanted money. Just want to use Shinzo for money. And he's gonna just live off of him when he became a hero. And when they found out he had a villainous quirk, he was beaten. And eventually even kicked out his house, where Aizawa found him. Actually, one day someone complained, and then his parents were arrested. And back to the story. As Shinzo comes in and he says, "Hi, my name is Itoshi Shinzo. My quirk is brainwashing." As I was like, okay then, pretty cool quirk. He, as he quickly becomes friends with Izuku and Kaminari. And Izuku's friend group in this one, it's Kirishima, Ashido, Shinzo, Kaminari, and I'm gonna say Yayurozu. That's with and also Jiro. And the whoever you guys ship with Izuku, that's who I'm gonna. They're also part of the Deku squad, or well, the new Deku squad. As they just start to fight as they do this. So as after that, they go it's the heroes versus villains training because we all know who won that, so I'm just gonna skip past that. As he's like, as they go to the USJ, it's attacked. He they he's instead of Izuku. No, Izuku sees Kogi's weakness as he kicks him there, and he also quickly managed to get out the way, so he's not basically sucked in and teleported. As basically after he hits Kogi in the spot, he holds him down to say, as he says, "Ida, go get the teachers now!" As Ida just rushes out of there quickly. And the class representative is still Ida, which Izuku decided to give up to Ida. Because he saw Ida was more fit for it than he was. Which he'd actually... At first, he and Izuku were pretty cool, but they would look at each other as more of like pretty good accomplices or good teammates. As after that, they got after they get done and the Kirigiri teleports everyone. What Izuku goes to help out Asui and Mineta as he saw them were about to get attacked by the villains as the ship was just down. As Izuku just does a leaf hurricane into the water, which creates a shockwave in it and causes the whirlpool, which Mineta takes the chance to throw his balls in there. No homo. Pause. Wait a damn minute. Well, he decides to use this quirk and threw a bunch of sticky balls in there and trapped all the villains. As they say, thanks, Midoriya. I was like, no problem. I saw you guys were in trouble, so that's what a hero does. As they're like, as basically they get done with that and they take care of it. As they see Aizawa get crushed by the Nomu, as he creates a plan with Asui and Mineta. As he's like, okay, I got a plan too. It's like, what is it? I'm gonna distract that bitch, that damn thing that's holding Aizawa down, and those villains. As he's like, and then when you guys see an opening, take Aizawa and rush him up front to the entrance. And they're like, okay. Wait. Asui's like, are you sure, Midoriya? Those villains, sir, that thing looks strong. It's like, sure. Those, what he says, Obito's signature line. Sure, I'm gonna have to kill that thing. But when I was like, no killing's illegal, right? He's like, yeah, sure. Those who break the rules are scum. And he says, Those who bled their friends and comrades are even worse than scum. As Izuku came up with this by himself. As they're like, just like, as he quickly rushes in there, kicks the Nomu off of Aizawa. As everyone, as I see, like, wait a minute. Now, as Izuku just rushes to the top, as he's like, no, as they see, hang on, oh shit, sorry about that, I wasn't looking. So, as they did that, well, as he set the Nomu flying back a few feet, they just see Izuku in his green in the classical leaf fighting. No, as he sees, basically he did what he did against Gaara when he took off his weights. They dropped down and create two different craters close by each other. As I was just shocked, like, what the fuck? And Jimmy's like, oh, how much were those weight are on those weights? I was like, right now, those are around 350 kilos now. They're all just shocked. As Izuku just starts to just basically absolutely body all those villains. Wait, I was talking about damn 31 minutes. I was saying so much shit. I made this bitch 31 minutes. And so after that, they take him in. After Izuku knocks all the villains, he's like, he's cheating. And Shigaraki gets to aggressively scratch his neck. As he's like, no man, kill that brat. As Izuku went to punch it, it seemed that it hardly did anything. It's like shock absorption. And it looks like when I broke his arm, it regenerated. And I'm saying that the Nomu tried to block his punch, but it broke its arm. It's like, so it seems like it also has hyper regeneration. I got an idea. As he powers up to the sixth gate, as he starts to do the morning, as he kicks the Nomu up in the air, as he starts to rapidly punch the air, as he says, "Morning Peacock!" As some fireballs start to shoot the air. As I'm pretty sure it takes around over a couple thousand miles per hour of punching to punch through the air to create fireballs. All I know is that you have to punch really, really fast to cause fireballs in the air. Or, well, to basically ignite the air. Basically creating fireballs. As they just see the Nomu burnt and charred. As it starts to get up, rarely. As it goes like, you could take that. As they just see it regenerate. As he's like, I got an idea. As he says, as he powers out to the seventh gate, as he starts to rapidly attack the Nomu, and then the hands on it, as he says, "Daytime Tiger!" As he screams out, "Daytime Tiger!" As basically, the big white tiger comes out, and it starts to, as it kills the Nomu, basically. It completely eviscerates its brain, basically. You can say that. As Shigaraki starts to scratch his neck even more aggressively, even making it bleed a small bit. It's like, as he keeps on saying he's cheating, and it's like, Tomura. As Koryo's like, back to Tomura. We must leave now. It's like, as he just does that. As he basically, basically, you know what Bakugo does. As he's like, fine, let's go. As he walks through the portal. As they do that. as everyone was watching this, even the villains were watching this shit too. As they all like, okay, we surrender. And they all just get on their knees and put their heads behind their heads. They're just shocked. Because they can take that thing that was meant to kill All Might down. And he can easily take them all down. And no, with no sweat. As they all get captured, basically. Anyway, that's where I'm going to leave it off, guys. Hope you enjoyed my 100 sub special. See you guys. Have a good day.